Good morning, my dear students. I'm Deshni teacher. Let's continue with group theory. We have already learned symmetry elements of many molecules. Today, let's see the symmetry elements of tetracyanonickel ion. Like before, first we have to discuss the shape of the molecule. The molecule has a square planar geometry. This molecule is planar and like every other molecule, we can say that this molecule has identity element. Next, we have to check if the molecule has any axis of symmetry. You can see there is one axis passing through nickel, and the axis is perpendicular to the molecular plane. For you to understand, I have shown each atom as spheres. Each cyano group has been represented by green spheres, and the blue sphere represents the nickel atom. Okay, and here is the axis which passes through nickel and is perpendicular to the molecular plane. And on rotation through 360 degree, we can check how many similar appearances we come across. Okay, on rotation through 90 degree, we get the first similar appearance. This is the second similar appearance. This is the third similar appearance. And here we have the fourth similar appearance. So we have got four similar appearances, and thus we can call this axis as C4 axis or fourfold axis of symmetry. Next, we have to check if the molecule possesses any other axis of symmetry. Yes, the molecule has an axis of symmetry passing through the diagonal, that is through two cyano groups on the opposite diagonal and through the nickel atom, and rotation through this axis gives us two similar appearance. So since the rotation through this axis provides two similar appearance or two similar orientation, we can say this axis is a C2 axis. This is a C2 axis. Similarly, there should be an axis passing through the other diagonal, that is through the other cyano groups and through nickel. Here is the next axis, and that is another C2 axis. And is there any other axis of symmetry? Yes, we have other axis of symmetry passing through the opposite edge centers and only through nickel. Here, this axis is passing through opposite edge centers and through nickel. This is one C2 axis. Similarly, there is another C2 axis which passes through the next pair of opposite edge center and through nickel. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 C2 axes. Next, we have to check if there are any more axes, but there is no more axis of symmetry in tetracyanonickel ion. Then we can go for planes of symmetry. Next, we have to check for planes of symmetry in the molecule. We can see if there is any possible way of cutting the molecule into two equal halves. Yes, you can see that this plane passing through nickel and through opposite edge centers divides the molecule into two equal halves. This plane of symmetry contains, or it passes through the principal axis, that is C4 axis of symmetry, and hence it is called the vertical plane of symmetry. So we have a similar plane perpendicular to it which passes through other pair of edge centers, and it is passing through nickel. It's dividing the molecule into two equal halves. Here we have another plane passing through the diagonal which cuts the molecule into two equal halves, and this is yet another one passing through nickel and through the diagonal that is through the two cyano groups at the diagonals and through nickel, and dividing the molecule into two equal halves. All these planes are passing through the C4 axis or the principal axis, and hence these planes are the vertical planes of symmetry. Here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 sigma V planes. Next, let's see, there is one more plane passing through all the atoms and passing through the molecular plane, which cuts the molecule into two equal halves. It cuts all the 5 atoms into two equal halves. Okay, and this is perpendicular to our C4 axis or the principal axis, and hence this is called the sigma H plane or the horizontal plane of symmetry. The molecule also has inversion center or center of symmetry. So to conclude, tetracyanonickel ion has the following symmetry elements, that is identity element E, we have C4 axis, then 4 C2 axis which are perpendicular to the C4 axis, then we have 4 sigma V planes and 1 sigma H plane and identity element. Thank you.
Water.